Previously on
Doctor Who.
I'm Andree Luke and welcome to Doctor Who Dumpster Flower. Each episode I aim to educate and entertain. No matter how good or bad, there's things worth celebrating. And if we can keep that in perspective. We are DNA, each test neo-siseth. Oh come on, speak without anagrams, future me. Come with me if you want to live. Oh okay, that's overly dramatic, isn't it? What's wrong with you? It's too late. He's almost here. Who's here? Who? I'm so sorry. Oh no. Turn it off! And Diwali deserves top billing. Diwali for new companion? You've got to get out of there. Well, Moth wants to return to the Time Hotel, so we might just get our wish. I think people dislike you because you're too cynical, too pessimistic. Look. This time it feels nuanced. Characters demonstrating the sociological. Proper make good on the Whoniverse marketing. But our actual problem is we're too positive. See? Showing promise for a satisfying finale. Let me out! Look at my misshapen way. I don't care for Doctor Who like a 12-year-old looking for a show I watched when I was 12. Assembling the pieces, scrying and crying, whether it's spewing bile or bulk amounts of filler. Doctor Who Tube is a dumpster fire, and this is its dumpster flower.
What?
I've got the house key. I can open the door anywhere.
Anita has a sort of TARDIS, which is bigger on the outside.
Honey, somebody else is pleased to see you too.
Apple tart, rice pudding. They were dry but with a mug of coffee lovely. And I'm going for a big dump in 3 minutes because this is trouble bubble below in the bowel. Bit like something chat RTD might come up with. Being from the future has taught me so much. The plan to make a nuclear. On my off days, I go looking for you.
I'm a woke snowflake and I'm banned by GP News.
Kids are such a novel idea to soften hearts. And I say that, I fucking hate kids. I go looking for you. There is a sense of mystery and intrigue around this episode. There's somewhat mixed signals in this scene. We're asked to infer that Anita is or was sexually interested in the Doctor. Maybe she went to Ricardo on the rebound is another suggestion. The ambiguous story delivery also lets in a mean reading that Anita is a homophobe and was in the closet when it suited her. And I obviously don't care for that reading, but it's there to make.
That palace of hers is no entry. She's surrounded by a threshold.
What happens in Doctor Who stays in Doctor Who. If only.
And I have a daughter.
But she isn't real.
How dare you?
Listen, let me tell you, I have been in the kitchens of Shockeye. I have filed my taxes at the Writing Bureau of Lady Painfort. I have unplugged the toilets of unit headquarters. But what is happening here today is removing the episode Space Babies from canon. And if fandom wants it, fandom gets it.
Well, now you're going too far.
I'm not at all happy about this.
Your Poppy.
My agent is dead.
She's real.
This is poop
Be
show.
real. She is.
There are child labour laws, you know. Please don't make me do this, Verada. When you took me to Lagos, that was fun.
Mr. Smith.
It's okay, Andree. I found a way in through all the plot holes. Look, I don't want to be stuck here, but I'm not walking 40 minutes down to IKEA for a reshoot of the Time Hotel stuff.
Because these are doorways into real time.
That's what I came to tell you. There's no need for IKEA. This doesn't go anywhere. Prevent drink fall. Well, it looks like past me has had it.
Rosie! Conrad.
Is Rose noble? It keeps calling Belinda Belle as well.
I'm in the hotel industry.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Exposition where the doctor names a skeletal dino part ghosts as bone beasts. Essentially, they are hoovers keeping converged realities from crumbling biscuits all over the floor. Concise fantasy logical though it is, something's missing. Because if a key story point such as it is relies on key knowledge, we need to see how that knowledge is attained. Don't fall asleep on that Time Lord's cryptic excuse. It's long been a problem with RTD's writing that he steps over the information the viewer needs to know simply because he doesn't want to write about it. But I feel, and the rules of writing agree, that it breaks a contract between author and audience. A good writer shouldn't just shove viewers into a story. They should be led by the hand if gentleness is called for. Shirley still at large? We'll soon sort that.
Is it true that you planted geo-trafficking devices on everyone in the group so that you would know where they are at all times?
Yes.
You're running up and down like a mad somebody.
Oh, thank God, it's Cherry Winter with our Jamaican Patois update. Samadhi translates as someone from JamaicanPatois.com. Smaddy come to see ya last night, but you never there ya. Somebody came to see you last night, but you weren't here.
I'll do anything for you.
Okay, so what I need is a few pints of UHT, some cheese. Give me some bread rolls as well, please. Shuffle around the reduce to clear aisle, see what's there. Come on, get to it.
I could tilt you on your side and serve olives with those dimples.
Well, Pornhub's let itself go.
Gold alert! Gold alert!
Attention, attention, there is gold on the premises. Gold on site. All personnel are required to pivot to sifting gold. I brought a friend for you, backed by popular demand. It's Sex Pillow. Come here, Sex Pillow. Oh, Sex Pillow. I've missed you. And you've brought our friend. Oh, it is so good to see you. Love cushion, give me some of that cotton and polyester gratification. Mwah.
Oh, you know, I'm single. I have been a housewife.
And make sure to subscribe to Big Finish and Doctor Who Monthly for all the extended media, including Mel washing Sublime Glitz's undies.
Basically, we are facing the unholy trinity.
What would have to happen for that to become a reality?
I fought the Rani.
The Rani stole Mel's clothes 40 years ago and she's still not got over it. We've got play from the families of dress-up games and she took my Mars bar. Mars bars were much longer back then. Considerably cheaper too. So I screamed and I screamed and I screamed because she took my Mars bar. She's Mars bar Hitler.
Little scraps of memories, yours and mine.
Keep me out of this.
Oh, you thought of me every night.
That'll be those olives.
I saw it coming, the genetic explosion.
That's way too much detail.
Time ring.
Gallifrey and Tech built on our new smartwatches. You can travel in time with time earrings, but if you rub your lobes the wrong way, you could end up in 2020. Or maybe not you, but your ear or your wrist. This is why the High Council outlawed cock rings. With good reason, they outlawed the gems of Vajazzle.
We're sterile.
We are infertile.
The species is barren.
So there's two things happening here. Come in, future me. RTD is giving his canon that Susan is not his Gallifreyan daughter. He doubles back on it later in the script, stating that they became infertile pre-extinction. The second thing that's more important is that he's inserting some commentary on feminism and fertility, that the episode will play out talking about the struggles faced psychologically, physiologically, and sociologically. Do you think so, Andree? My backside it will. You are a smart cookie. You're goddamn right it won't. We've got the Rani on a Hotelier purity kick. There ain't no humanity in Rassilon society or whatever. Frankly, I'm bored listening to it.
And let me also, standing orders of Hanforth, but will you stop talking? Will you please listen? Will you please listen? Will you stop being whatever it is you're trying to be?
20 minutes into the 66-minute special, and it's a struggle to wade through. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Interstellar Song Contest seemed to flow better. Benefited from its own lack of ambition. I wouldn't like to be stuck in the cinema watching this episode.
Doctor, I'm genuinely sorry, but... No.
She would vanish like a whisper.
This stays as Conrad's world.
We can't do that.
Now, well due surely displays some conviction. And is it just me, or does Belinda feel like a totally different character this episode?
Trouble is, the unit tower is a tinderbox of weapons.
They acquired the Torchwood inventory at auction, cheaply because John Barrowman had rubbed his cock and everything.
The bone beasts will see the tower as an enemy.
Me Grimlock no bozo, me king! Me Grimlock not trustworthy, me Grimlock laugh!
Tower is going into battle mode. Combat teams attention station now!
No, attack pattern Delta. Go now.
So the puppy can live.
Put me back in space, babies. Fix your collar before saying bye to Daddy, Poppy. My name is Sienna Robin Evangeline Phipps. When does Lenny Rush get here?
Double galvanic beams!
Me Grimlock know all about wipers. Want to hear good part of story?
Good part, Cup. Tell Swoop good part.
No, tell story. Quiet.
Tell story.
We want to hear story.
You'll be fine, as long as you don't press the yellow button.
Yeah, that opens a colostomy bag.
Press the blue button. That'll get you to Conrad.
Yeah, there's a special bus comes. Or if you undo the button, pull out the wires and lick them, that'll give you a Time Lord tongue piercing.
All personnel, hold on tight!
A little more warning next time.
Do not confront him. Always carry your regulation chewits. There's nothing chewier. And keep the enemy from your door. Chewits, chew for victory.
Just shut up and go!
Fucking idiot.
Quick, jam their comlink, center switch!
Omega is a derivative re-envisioning as per Sutek. No 6-foot theatrical power in sharp armour, but a 100-foot digital effect roaring. And in my opinion, a facsimile of presence. Props to Archie Punjabi. She's not had much to work with, although this episode there's flair at the edges, usually to do with references to food. She's done well, I guess.
None shall stop me. Wipe your feet before you set foot in my home.
Gosh, I wonder where she could be going. Crossing the floor, bending down. Why would she be doing that? Oh, now I see it.
The power of 1 billion Supernovas!
Coward or killer?
You never fucking know the answer.
Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die, die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker. Yeah, Conrad dropped out, leaving an opening for Ruby Sunday to win the electoral race.
Don't you ever wonder deep down in both your hearts where your TARDIS was?
Is it concealed in a disappointing place, unsatisfactory to the net value of the build-up? A bit of paint stripper. So I'm sitting first time writing down, watching this, and that it is an odd structure. 37 minutes in and all the major threats are dispersed. 30 minutes to go. To be fair, it makes some sense second time around.
No more wishes.
Idiot. You were to ask for 3 more wishes.
But we can't just... I mean, there's paperwork and all sorts. Paperwork is sorted.
Fuck me, that'd be useful.
Joe Sunday.
Joe Sunday.
Little Joe Sunday.
We need rails, safety rails, going all the way around.
If only there was another room.
There's one thing I still don't understand.
Yes, one thing. One thing? I was being sarcastic. Tell me, Doctor Who, why didn't Dugga-Doo come back? Dugga-Doo, Dugga-Doo. Come on, Andy.
No, shitty Kerala.
Kerala, I have never been. All of the universe and I have never been.
In this show, it sounds like the planet of the Care Bears. Actually, Kerala is a state on India's Malabar coast and has beautiful scenery. It's under a democratic communist local government with a higher than India's average for social development.
Where's she gone?
Home. Nap time, I expect. Sounds like a good idea, that. Really was on for ages.
They say hello, by the way.
Who does?
The boss.
A hotel manager's work's never done. Drawing up staff rotas from 8 till 1. Each room I'll enter and there I'll settle. Tea, coffee, milk beside tiny kettle. Little soaps and little soap bottles, ensuring family rooms have a cot aisle. Bank the money and manage a book, and greet every new visitor in a fancy suit.
Stop filming me.
No, not Poppy. Do you remember a child called Poppy in this room? No. Do you
Andrew.
remember Poppy went in there?
Andrew.
We all watched her.
Andrew.
You save all of us.
Let me sleep. It's me, Russell T Davies. Never mind the beard. Look, I know you liked Space Babies. You loved Space Babies, didn't you? What I'm doing is honouring that episode. Honouring all the great episodes you've enjoyed this season and the last. All the way back through 65 odd years of Doctor Who history. Bring it all out. A sensational finale. And if I happen to upset a few people along the way, people who deserve it, that's just bad luck. Why? Why not just bring us great stories? You don't even have to write them yourself. Go outside the group of people who were fans in the 1990s. They can get jobs in TV anytime. A whole generation has been cut off from entering a new creative class. Give them a go. Beat the trolls by doing better. What? Alonzi Geronimo eyebrows Jodie Cup smash. Future me, are you alright? You were talking in your sleep. I think I was inside one of Russell T Davies' dreams.
Let's say best male, but don't tell the others.
What? What?
Jodie's original performance as a doctor did not enamour me. Oh, like you care. Anyway, her appearance here is a jolt of fresh air, a new energy, even through all the forking hugging. Is this David Tennant's garden?
I got taken away by the robots in the 23rd.
Take the baby! Take the baby. Take the baby.
Her father's Richie. Richie Akimbola.
Brush! In this huge tanker full of dinosaurs. Crawl! Crawl! Crawl!
Hey, are we at the bit where Carol Ann Ford shows up? I'm not a complete mug. I've read the final spoilers, by the way. You probably know what this is heading towards. Certainly it feels the episodes have morphed into the end of time ending. No surprise, outside the joy of Series 2's Doomsday, Russell is very bad at writing endings. Parting of the Ways, abstract vague hand-waving, The Last of the Time Lords, written into a corner to retcon. Journey's End, Stick the Woman in the Refrigerator. Empire of Death, Dog Bites Man, but rabies cure implemented. I love writing endings. They're easy. All the work you've put in to get to that point. You've got storylines wired to levers. All of it's in position. And that it's ending instills an extra boost of passion to do your very best because it's the last opportunity. It's confidence with the gloves off. This is the last scene, and I'm charging double. God, Teletubbies is like Robert Anton Wilson next to this. Uh-oh, past me's waking up. Give him a kick in the back, would you? So there's no chance of this as a Bad Wolf incarnation. I rewatched Day of the Doctor recently, reliving how awesome Piper is in the role. Jumping, skipping, vocal inflections. Her nondescript re-entry tells me little thought has been given for viewers as to this incarnation. Much as Tennant reprising his role, it's nostalgia play, summed up by one commenter who remarked, "It's a show feasting on its own carcass." Another commenter, Warlock of Woe, summarised it as RTD is bored and hires a flesh wizard. I wonder if maybe Billy's playing regeneration energy, seeing as how that goes on for longer and longer and longer these days. I remember when a regeneration was just a bit of smoke, 2 draws from a cigarette. A number of Whovians have posted that this isn't a show for them anymore. I might feel the same way. That's okay. I switched off after a few episodes into the Chibnall era, and I reasoned if there was a stellar episode, so good you can't miss it, word would get out and pull me back. I wasn't a Doctor Who fan growing up because a lot of it was rubbish.
Very routine, running up and down corridors and silly monsters.
And I've never felt comfortable identifying as a fan of this show. It's just an anthology of stories. So some stuff is inevitably going to be shite and some is going to be gold. Add to that the new era has a stench of toxic fans about it. And speaking of which, Ncuti Gatwa has endured more hatred than any other Doctor. Explicit racism and homophobia particularly. And there's even been some constructive criticism. But he's brought a new charisma. At times a little Tennant 2.0. Okay, Tennant 4.0. His era has generally been, in my opinion, stories which were quite good to great or flat out duds. Very little in the middle. Despite the high quality level, his exit feels quite premature, much in the same way as Christopher Eccleston's did. It's less a regeneration full of fire than a wet whimper. A Christmas special is still unconfirmed and no order for a new season. I have an idea for another Doctor Who dumpster flower later this year and my second Doctor Who versus Always Sunny video at some point. Thank you everyone who's left likes and comments and joined me on this ridiculous time and space travelling pantomime, especially my patrons whose names are appearing on screen now-ish. If you want to know how much I know about writing, check out my novel, Coastlines After Dark, in a bookstore near you. Surf my videos on the subject here on YouTube, and do check out the other videos on my channel. I'm going to take a month to recuperate and restock this channel. In the meantime, I'll produce gerbil blogs, and 200 Seconds Sunny on Sundays. Talk in the comments.